All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Monday evening live edition on Lean Six Sigma, where we go deeper into the concepts and we do some practical stuff so that all the people can understand the concept in details, in depth, as well as and as well as understand the practical applicability of it. Okay. And today's topic has been chosen, which is very interesting because traditional Lean Six Sigma, which solves the problem, when it comes to the critical phase of improve phase, generation of ideas, there are some limited sources available. Okay, so in our community, we have identified more than 5 to 6 various other ways of identifying the solutions. Okay, yeah. So before we begin, let's do our ritual first. Our ritual is welcoming the new members in the community. Okay, so all the people who are the new members in the room right now, just type me in the chat box. If you're attending the session first time live, just type me in the chat box. This kind of live coaching session first time, not the yellow belt wala session. Okay, yellow belt wala you would have attended on Sunday. So all the new members in the room, just type me in the chat box. Okay, Girish ji is there. Okay, who else? Just type me. Okay, Pranav ji is there. Who else? Type me in the chat box quickly. Team, can you just check out what happened to other team members? See, today is being Monday. I can understand, Monday is very busiest day of the week. So a lot of people are yet to join. Okay, so everybody type welcome Giriji and Pranavji in the chat box and welcome them in this beautiful community of Lean Six Sigma, leaders, the champions. Okay, welcome new members and best wishes. Absolutely. Super. So let me just quickly share my screen and let's begin the journey. Uh, yes. So here we go. Let me share my whiteboard here. Okay. So the first point is in the DMAC framework. My first question to you guys. Okay. Welcome to everybody. So my first question to all the people sitting here. In this DMAC framework, okay, in which phase we identify solutions to the problem? Type that in the chat box. Type your answer in the chat box, everybody. So first question is, in which phase do we identify the solutions? Type in the chat box. According to you. Everybody is saying analyze phase. Some people are saying improve phase, and a lot of people are saying analyze phase. Okay. Analyze and control. Acha. Okay, so the right answer is, remember this, we always find out the solutions in improve phase. Everybody just type improve now and correct your answer. See, analyze phase mein, we do primary cause analysis, root cause analysis, and validation. Validation is done through hypothesis testing, regression, DOE, and all those tools are used to validate. But after the validation is done with the root causes, then we go to the improve phase to find out the solutions on it. So always remember, improve phase is the phase where we find out the solutions. Everybody clear? जिन्होंने analyze phase लिखा था, just type yes in the chat box if it's clear to you. I'm starting with very very basic. Clear, everybody? Yes, super clear. So improve phase is the phase where we find out the solutions and we implement the solution as well. Find out and implement both we do in improve phase. Okay. So in the define phase, we define the problem. See the broad level, understand this. Define phase, we define the problem. What is my problem? So we collect the 1 year data, define the problem, right? Project charter and all those stuff we do. In the measure phase, what we do, we collect related, whatever our project related data we have, we collect all the data and we find out some analysis, some trends, some patterns, etc. after we collect the data. Are you understanding? Yes? Yes. Knowing solution, then it can be improved. So what we do here, we identify the solution on the root cause in the improve phase. Okay. Some solutions are already known solutions. Those can also be added in the improve phase. Understand this? All right. So what is the difference between the traditional way of solving the problem and Lean Six Sigma way of solving the problem is, in the traditional way, if there is a problem, we find out the solution, and the problem reoccurs. The problem comes back again. That's the traditional approach of solving the problem. In Lean Six Sigma, when there is a problem, we define the problem, we collect the data about the problem in the measure phase, we do some patterns and trend analysis in the measure phase. Then we go to the analyze phase, we find out the causes, man, machine, method, mother nature, everything. Okay, that's the primary causes. After that, we go to the root cause analysis, which is why analysis, to find out the root causes about it. And once we found out the root causes, then we go to find out the solution in the improve phase. Understand the sequence of it. In the improve phase, we generate the idea, solutions on the root causes. See the difference? Analysis phase, we found out the root causes. In improve phase, we find the solutions on root causes and not on the primary causes or the effect or the problem we have. See, problem is a symptom. Understand this? Problem is a symptom. Just like, for example, when we have, let's say, a lot of headache, so we go to doctor. All right. Now, if we don't see the doctor or the physician, we can go to a pharmacy shop and get the painkiller. That is the surface level problem solving. Taking the painkiller on the headache is a surface level problem solving. If you go to a physician, then physician will ask you the questions. What has happened yesterday? Last couple of days, did you sleep well? Did you eat something extra which you are not regularly doing that? Okay. Do you have any history of the migraine or something like that? So what that physician, what a doctor is trying to do is, doctor is investigating the causes. Causes. Then maybe he might suggest some test. If you have some fever and because of the fever you are having the headache. Okay. So doctor might suggest you some test of blood test and urine test, just to identify the root cause. Okay, so after blood test, doctor would identify that, okay, there is a viral infection, maybe some infection in the stomach, and because of which maybe you are having fever and because of which you are having headache. So the viral infection is something which is the root cause. So doctor will give the medicine on the root cause that will cure the problem. So taking the painkiller is a surface level problem solving. Taking the medication on the viral infection, that is a root cause level problem solving. Are you understanding? Just type yes in the chat box. Are you clear with this? Just give me yes. Super yes with this example. So define phase, defining the problem. Measure phase, collect the data and find out the trends and pattern. Analyze phase, find out the root causes and the root causes. Improve phase, find out solutions. And control phase, once we improve the process, how do we sustain it? These are the 5 phases. So today's topic is all about improve phase. I have a PowerPoint presentation, and let me share that with you as well. Okay. Super. So today's topic we are going to discuss is advanced innovative solution generation technique. Not the regular ones. Regular ones are what? Brainstorming and stuff like that. I will cover that as well. But apart from that, what are the other innovative solution techniques we have? Okay. Now, the first and the foremost, everybody just first and the foremost, all the new members, just for your information, this presentation will be available in masterclass archive. Okay. I'm just typing that for you. This video lecture also being recorded, and it will be kept in the masterclass archive with the topic advanced solution generation techniques and with the date, which is 2nd of June 2025. Okay. So you can anytime find this out, and below this video recording, there will be this presentation which I'm sharing with you. That will be kept. You can download that presentation as well. Clear, everybody? And along with that, this is the number which all of you must save on your mobile. Okay, this is a mentor WhatsApp number. All the new members, kindly save this number right away if you have not yet saved this number. This is the same number from which you will receive the regular updates of the live session. Plus, if you have any question, any query, you can connect with the mentor on the same number. Just type yes in the chat box if you have understood this. So masterclass archive, the recording you can keep, it is in the LMS only, learning management system. And this number, which is the mentor's number. Okay? Clear hai? Very good. Let's move on. Let's move on to the first solution generation is go to Gemba. Now, what is Gemba? Gemba is the Japanese terminology. Gemba meaning the workplace. Workplace meaning where the action is happening. Can we? Yes. See, for the live sessions, let me just clarify this point. For the live sessions, you will get a WhatsApp. For the live sessions, you will get an email. Now, email might get landed in your inbox, in your spam, in your promotion folder. Okay, please check out on that. The email will be from admin@sparangevin.com. Okay, so WhatsApp पे भी आएगा, email पे भी आएगा. Along with that, there is a third option is in LMS system, we have community tab. In LMS community also, you will get your live sessions link. Okay, and our timings are fixed 7:30. Okay, 7:30 and what you can say 7:30 only, right? This is our fixed time on Monday as well as Saturday. So if not in email, just check out this email ID admin@sparangevin.com. Okay, inbox, spam or promotion में. अगर नहीं है तो we will just send an email on this or send an email on WhatsApp and your concern on WhatsApp, and we will check what happened. Okay, so check the WhatsApp, check the email, or check the LMS community. Just open the LMS community. You can find the link, Zoom link. You can just click on that and enter into this live session. Clear, all the new members? Okay, if email nahi hai, just go to community and just dive into the live session directly. Okay, clear? Super clear? Super. Chalo, let's आगे बढ़ते हैं. Go to Gemba meaning wherever there is a challenge in your system, whenever there is a challenge. Okay, so the best way to identify the solutions and even identifying the causes and the root causes is go to Gemba, meaning wherever there is a challenge, wherever there is a problem happening, if there is a machine downtime, go to the machine. If there is some leakage is happening, go there at that point. Okay, if it is a BPO call center, go to the floor so that you will understand. If there is a sales problem, go to the market. That is what where action is happening. See, to understand these challenges, go to Gemba is a very, very powerful tool. If you want to find out causes and the solutions, go to Gemba. Very, very powerful technique. Simple but powerful. Now what happens? What we do, how we do go to Gemba. Now let's say when as a consultant, when we go to client's shop floor, all right, where the action is happening, then a lot of people get exactly, then we have no clue. Exactly. See what happens when we go there. Let's say you're wearing a blazer and a coat and a tie, and you are a consultant. Okay, so obviously those people will become cautious. Those people will become a little what you can say, alert, right? And when they are alert, they are not relaxed, and they will try to what you can say, follow the standard operating procedure, and the real reason may not be known in that. So what my recommendation I always give this recommendation. Nowadays everywhere you will have a CCTV cameras, right? So the best way to go to Gemba is observe the CCTV footage for a very long time. I have done this for several of my clients. I used to sit in the CCTV room. I used to observe, because see, when I go there on the floor, okay, those people will get alert, and I will not find the right cause, right solution. Are you understanding this? So the CCTV footage is the best way of doing this. Even in the night shift also, the advantage what we have is we can get the CCTV footage of the night shift as well. See, you cannot stay there for 24 hours, right? So sometimes in the night shift there are challenges. So you can't go to the night shift all the time. So, but you can check the CCTV footage for every night shift, and that's the advantage of it. So my recommendation, what I follow is, whenever I want to check what is happening in the process right now, then I don't go to the workplace, but I check the CCTV footage. I found it to be more effective than ever. Are you clear with this? Please try out this technique, and you will find lot of advantages of it. As a problem solver, try to adopt this practice of go to Gemba, go to the workplace, and do this investigation and find out. See, as you are observing, lot of ideas will come. Just keep on writing down those ideas as well, and one of the idea will click, and you can solve the problem permanently. Are you clear with this? Go to Gemba, just give me a yes in the chat box. Clear hai? Just give me yes quickly. Super clear? Very good. Super, super. Everybody, please give me confirmation so that I can slowly move forward. Okay. Brainstorming, everybody knows, right? Which is, if you are having any challenge, just put in front of the team and let the team, give the answer. Let's say, for example, so there are two ways of doing brainstorming. One is structured brainstorming. Let's say there is a table and all the team members are sitting like this. Okay. And let's say you are the one who is basically. So one is called structured brainstorming. Structured meaning, this person will speak first, then this person, then this person will speak, then this person will speak. So it's a structured brainstorming. Everybody will get the chance one by one. Unstructured brainstorming meaning whoever gets the idea, whoever finds the idea. Okay. Haji, Gemba walk. Exactly. Gemba walk. So go to Gemba is nothing but a Gemba walk only. Okay. So see, go to Gemba is nothing but don't solve the problem sitting in your office. Go to the workplace where the action is happening, where the problem is there. Go to the workplace. When the customer complaint is, go to the customer. Understand the problem to its core to find out the solution. That's what go to Gemba means. Okay. Yes. So structured and unstructured brainstorming, which is a traditional way of doing this. Okay. So brainstorming, everybody knows, we sit together, we brainstorm, we generate ideas, collect those ideas, and then we can, shortlist some of the good ideas, and then we implement them. It's a traditional way of brainstorming. Today, I'm going to cover some advanced brainstorming tools as well. Okay. So one of the advanced brainstorming tool is reverse brainstorming. This is something when I heard about it, I was a little surprised. Okay. Reverse brainstorming. This is something very funny as well. Now, for example, let's say your team members. Okay. Your team member is, one of your team member is not punctual. Let's say, for example. Okay. Can we use Gemba as preventive? Absolutely right. Yes, we can use Gemba as a preventive measure as well. Yes. Yes, you don't have to basically, wait for the problem to occur. If you are on the Gemba, okay, if you can develop a culture in your organization where whenever there is a challenge, you need to escalate the challenge, okay, or highlight the challenge. People should immediately report the challenge. If that kind of culture can be developed in the organization, then people will come forward. A lot of time, what happens is, the person who is highlighting the problem is considered to be the victim, or who's considered to be the culprit of the problem. Okay, that's why a lot of people do not highlight any challenge if they are offering. There are organizations, companies I have observed who encourage, if you find out any problem in the process, any challenge in the process, they will get some reward and recognition. Okay, because if you can find out the challenges, then only you can overcome them, right? So that kind of culture needs to be developed. That kind of confidence needs to be developed. in still some of the organizations, a lot of organizations in a primitive way, where, if there is a problem, so the first question is who? Who was there? Who is working on the machine? Who was there on the call? Okay, who was the salesperson? Who was the service person? Who was the delivery person? So the problem, whenever there is a challenge comes, they question who first, the man first, and that's the biggest mistake they make. And because of which all the other parameters, all the other factors, and the contributors gets wiped out of the scenario. So to avoid that, basically you should, what you can say, encourage the culture of escalating or highlighting any challenge which come across in the process. Okay, suggestion box, yes, very good. People who are shy can give idea, exactly. So you can have suggestion box. If people don't have the confidence to come to the management and tell them, you can give the suggestion box. Even you don't have to tell your name as well. If you, let's say, you have a fear in your mind, agar maine bata diya to kya hoga, boss ko kya, boss naraz ho jayenge. Okay, you don't have to write your name. Okay, and you put your suggestion box. So these are various factors you can do. Okay, let's come to reverse brainstorming. What is reverse brainstorming? This is something interesting. Let's say one of your colleague is not punctual after a lot of suggestion, lot of follow-ups, etc. He is not improving in in his attitude. He is coming late, and because of which, but he's a high performer, by the way. Okay, he's a high performer, but there is a challenge with him that he's not punctual. Okay, how many of you have this kind of challenge? Okay, a high performer person, but having some attitude challenge, or punctuality challenge. Do you have such kind of scenario in this organization, or maybe in your previous organization? Have you observed this kind of, or experienced this kind of scenario? Just type yes if you have. Okay, yes. Yeah, a lot of times we have such kinds of people around us where you cannot just scold them. Maybe they're senior enough, they're high performer enough, but as far as the discipline is concerned, as far as punctuality is concerned, they're not good enough. Okay, so I'm just giving you one example of reverse brainstorming. Now what happens is, instead of, let's say, punctuality is a problem. Punctuality मतलब समय पे ऑफिस में पहुंचना, समय पे वर्क स्टेशन पे पहुंचना, इट्स कॉल्ड पंक्चुअलिटी, राइट? ओके, टाइमली काम को कंप्लीट करना, पंक्चुअलिटी, पंक्चुअल, समय के मामले में पंक्चुअल. ओके, नाउ if somebody is not like that, then I'll just give you, with this scenario, I'll just give you one example. Now those people, let's say, if a person comes late, what kinds of generally excuses those people give? Type in the chat box. Just give me one excuse regularly you are finding out. Type in the chat box. If a person is coming late, most of the times, what generally excuse they would be giving? Type in the chat box, everybody. Puncture. Very good. Yes. Type in chat box. Let's do this reverse brainstorming right now. Puncture ho gaya. Yes. Gaadi puncture ho gaya to common hai, right? Traffic, very common, super common. What else? What else? Puncture ho gaya, traffic ho gaya. Then what else? Health issues. Yeah, unka khud ka health issues hai, right? Or any family members health issue, right? Or any neighborhood death. That is also very common. सर मैं निकल ही रहा था, मेरे बाजू वाले अंकल जी गुजर गए. यस, रिलेटिव का देहांत हो गया और मुझे जाना पड़ा. वेरी वेरी क्लोज फैमिली मेंबर, राइट? पर्सनल वर्क, यस, रिलेटिव्स के. ओके, now in the reverse brace, so what we do is, yeah, I was with machine problem. Acha, machine problem. So see, what we do is here, in the reverse brainstorming, rather than giving him gyan and solutions, we ask the question to a team. Let's say this is the problem, and I'm putting it across to you. Okay, what you supposed to do right now is give me innovative ideas of coming late to the office. See, whatever you have given, these are general ideas, general excuses these people regularly give, right? Now let's become innovative. Can you give me some innovative idea to give the excuse to come late. These are the normal ideas. Puncture, relative, aage, and health issue hai, and somebody died in my neighborhood, whatever. These are the regular excuses. Give me one innovative excuse. Think about it. Think about it. This is called reverse brainstorming. Okay. Now think about a innovative way of coming late to office. Chalo, let me see how your brain is functioning. Type in the chat box. Think innovative. Okay, more drink in night. Okay, at night in the club. Okay, very good. Occupied with some other activity. Okay, और ज़्यादा innovative. थोड़ा और ज़्यादा innovative. ओके ड्रिंक का ठीक है ड्रिंक का थोड़ा भी इनोवेटिव लग रहा है और थोड़ा इनोवेटिव सोचिए व्हाट इनोवेटिव वेज यू कैन फाइंड आउट टू कम लेट टू ऑफिस एक्सीडेंट ओके गिव अवार्ड टू अ पर्सन हु कम अर्ली okay no that's a solution I am talking about give me excuses innovative excuses to come late to office alarm didn't ring okay that's a good one alarm didn't ring चिल्ड्रन स्कूल मीटिंग हाँ ये बार बार नहीं होता है दिस इज अ गुड सोल्यूशन दिस इज अ गुड सजेशन कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग विद टीम वेरी गुड डूइंग और गेटिंग कॉम्पिटेटिव इंटेलिजेंस ट्रैफिक जैम एक्सीडेंट हो ट्रैफिक जैम भी रेगुलर हो है रेगुलर वाला एक्सक्यूज है थोड़ा इनोवेटिव हो जाओ एक्सीडेंट ऑन रोड आई वाज हेल्पिंग यस दैट्स अ वेरी इनोवेटिव मैं वो विक्टिम को लेके हॉस्पिटल चला गया था दैट्स अ फंटास्टिक एक्सक्यूज राइट वेरी गुड हैविंग इंपॉर्टेंट वर्क इन बैंक यस सो बैंक में बोला कि अगर अगर आपका यू नो केवाईसी नहीं जमा किया तो बैंक का अकाउंट सीज हो जाएगा okay so I got a call from the bank to account seize ho jayega so I have to rush to the bank to give my KYC documents okay it's a fantastic innovative work so see what has happened is what my maid has not come playing in the park with friends and time up okay fantastic so what has happened is first we have listed regular causes. Okay, so let's say these are, let's say, regular causes. Then we have identified innovative causes. And then we listed all the innovative causes. Police stopped at document verification. हाँ, and थोड़ा सा मेरा एक document में गलती था तो they took me to the police station and I did not pay to them 500 rupees so they held me and took me to the police station etc etc. Heavy raining, yes, very good. Police came to check my new, what is that, new tents. Okay, new tenants. Is it tenants or tents? Okay, must be tenants I believe. Okay, so regular causes, innovative causes, let's say once we identify, see regular causes with the regular, but innovative causes is actually the reverse brainstorming. So हम लोग solution उल्टा सोचना शुरू कर देते हैं कि and what else you can have innovative ideas, okay, and then you find out the solutions on that. You list all the possible causes, okay, and then you find out each and every cause ke liye what can be done, okay, so that you are already prepared. In our Lean Six Sigma, we have something called FMEA. Everybody please type FMEA in the chat box. Very important technique hai. I'm not covering this technique today. Everybody type FMEA. This is called as failure mode effect analysis. Failure mode and effect analysis, okay? Just a couple of weeks ago, we had a 1 hour session on FMEA with a practical approach as well. Now, exactly. So FMEA, what we do, we basically identify the potential failures which can happen in the future, which have not happened yet. And then we find out the solutions on them. And that's why this FMEA technique is a very powerful technique in Lean Six Sigma, okay, which is failure mode and effect analysis. And you can find out in the green belt as well as in black belt in your curriculum. This technique has been given. Similarly, reverse brainstorming is a technique where you identify the innovative causes and on those you identify the solution. So this is a very innovative way of doing the brainstorming called reverse brainstorming. Are you clear with this? Just type yes in the chat box. Okay, so how you can come late to the office, how this machine can fail. So find out the regular causes, find out the innovative causes, how this machine can fail, how my car can break down. Find out the innovative causes, and then you make the solutions beforehand so that whenever that kind of failure happens, you are already ready with the solutions. Clear? This is called reverse brainstorming. Very, very powerful technique. Okay, see, these techniques are not used very regularly in the industry. That's what I'm covering this up. Okay. Scamper. Everybody remember Scamper? Just type yes in the chat box. Scamper sabko yaad hai? Just give me yes. Everybody remember Scamper? Yes, yes, yes. If I make a failed machine, I check potential cause of failure. Exactly. Very good. Scamper याद है सबको? येलो बेल्ट में भी कवर किया था हम लोगों ने, right? Super, super. So Scamper is what? Substitute, combine, add up, modify, put to other use, etc. So here in the last session, we did a online Scamper. Okay, like this. Just for your information. Let's say the root cause, let's say there's a health problem. My cholesterol level has gone up or my weight has increased. It is not coming down. And I'm feeling, sick regularly, whatever it is. So root cause is I don't do exercise regularly. All right. So what can be the substitute for the exercise? I don't go to the gym. So what can I do instead of going to gym? What else can I do? So people came out with, I guess you can substitute with walking. Okay. Cycling, yoga, skipping, etc. So it can be a substitute to gym. Combine meaning what can I combine something so that my exercise also will happen and that work also will happen regularly. Okay. So playing with kids, badminton, swimming, Zumba, household activities. These are some of the activities where my physical exercise also will happen and that activity also will happen. So in Zumba, I can learn Zumba as well as my physical exercise also will happen. Adapt, instead of taking the lift, escalator, take the stairs. Okay. Then modify, put to other use. They could not came out with. Okay. See, Scamper and Escape is similar. They are similar to each other. Okay, only the it's similar basically. Okay, and both have been given in your curriculum. Scamper bhi diya hai, Escape bhi diya hai. Okay, then modify, put to this. So eliminate is junk food, eliminate salt, smoking, alcohol. You have to eliminate this. So these are some of the solutions with this Scamper analysis. Okay, just for your reminder, right? Because we have already covered this in the yellow belt. What we have not covered in the yellow belt is called as is another way. ChatGPT भी cover किया था हम लोगों ने. How many of you have started using ChatGPT in your regular activity? Just type me in the chat box. How many of you have already started? Just type me in the chat box. Just type me. So wherever I'm going, even for the training program, I'm actually asking them to start using chat. See, when I say chat GPT, it is any GPT you can use. Okay. You can use any AI tool basically to find out innovative solution. I found it very powerful solution which can come from chat GPT as well. Okay. So you start using chat GPT very regularly. Slido. Now let's do something interesting here. Okay. Let's do something interesting. Now, for example, if your team is sitting at various locations and you want to do a brainstorming and find out, find out the solutions. Okay. See, ChatGPT is very simple. If you open ChatGPT and give the prompt and give the let's say, so in the ChatGPT, everybody knows the prompt, right? Prompt is a command basically what we give to ChatGPT. Now, if you are doing a brainstorming, okay, you can give a prompt like kindly do a Scamper analysis. Okay, let me do it right away. एक मिनट पे करते हैं. चलो. ChatGPT में कुछ brainstorming exercise करते हैं. Let me open my ChatGPT. You guys also can open ChatGPT quickly. Open करते ChatGPT को. Or let's do some interesting brainstorming here. Okay, just a second. Let me open a new chat here. And here we go. Yes, everybody open. Just give me yes in the chat box. हाँ, you go to chatgpt.com, no? Chatgpt.com. It's a free software, no? Free software. See, there are paid version as well, but you can use this free software. Copilot also will do, or on your WhatsApp also. No, there is a GPT. WhatsApp GPT is there. No, you can use that as well. In the WhatsApp GPT, there is a circle symbol is there. Okay, have you opened? Let's do one thing. Meta AI, yes, exactly. Meta AI also will do. Okay, चलो तो मैं जाता हूं चैट जीपीटी पे and let's say for example I'm just giving a prompt to chat gpt. आप भी ये prompt दे सकते हो that I want to reduce my monthly travel expenditure by 50%. I drive SUV car which runs on petrol. I generally travel within Mumbai and within Maharashtra up to Goa, Karnataka, Gujarat as well. My average expenditure per month is around 25,000 rupees. Do a scamper analysis in tabular format to reduce my monthly expenditure by 50%. Okay, so what I've done, I've just given a little prompt. I just gave a background to ChatGPT. So I'm just pasting this prompt right now in our chat. Okay, ये chat में मैं background इसको paste कर रहा हूँ. So you can also maybe copy that. All right. So let's see what ChatGPT does. Okay, I hope scamper को मैं capital करता हूँ so that it understands it. Okay, scamper analysis, scamper AM. Okay. Let's see what happens. So this is how I want you guys to basically do the chat GPT. Okay. Okay. So to reduce the monthly travel cost, look at this. Substitute, what they are saying is substitute petrol SUV to CNG or hybrid to EV or for the long trips. Okay. So lower the fuel cost. Then use public transport, metro, AC bus if possible. Combine work, personal trips to reduce your redundant travel. Carpool if possible. A for adapt by using fuel rewards, loyalty programs, and petrol cards. This is all in tabular formats. Can you see this? So you can do this kinds of solution identification with the help of ChatGPT. Are you clear with this? Just type yes in the chat. Bhayankar hai na? Bhayankar. Yes. Super. So try using this. Okay, give this proper prompts and you can find out a lot of solutions about it. Okay. Now let's do one thing. What I was talking about is Slido.com. If you want to brainstorm from different locations, we have something called Slido. Okay, let me open that for you. Okay, if you have a QR code scanner, just open that and scan this QR code and you will enter into this brainstorming. Okay, let's do this brainstorming together. So what we are asking is, give me solution to reduce my credit card expenses. My credit card expenses are going very high. Now I want my team members who are sitting in various locations. So what I will do, I will open a Zoom meeting. I will share this QR code with them. They will enter this. Okay, can you scan this QR code quickly? ये QR code scanner open करके can just scan this QR code and you will enter in this poll. Now you have to give me solution. How do I reduce my credit card expenses? चलो, just give me solutions फटाफट. Can you scan this QR code and enter in and give me the solutions quickly? तो यहाँ पे वो आ जाएंगे फटाफट. Are you able to see this and scan this QR code? This is an AI tool called Slido.com. ये AI बेस्ड है. आप कर रहे हो क्या? कर सकते हो ना? QR से स्कैन हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है? Let me also do this. हाँ, उस पे अभी आपको solutions डालने. You need to give the solutions. Okay. When you are entering into it, put the solutions on that. Okay. हाँ, use debit card. Fantastic. चलो आगे solutions. Are you able to scan this? हाँ, just click on that. You will enter into a. Are you able to enter it, by the way? Pay bills on time. Very good. Super. What else? What else? Superb. Superb. Reduce unwanted expenses. Track your expenses. Pay bills on time. Give credit card to wife. Give credit card to wife to reduce the credit card expenses can be a suicidal attempt. Your wife will be very happy if you give credit card to her. Okay. Um, maybe reduce limit. Yes, very good. Credit card expenses. So this is called slider.com. You can go to slider.com. Okay. And I have been using this slider.com for free for almost 1 year. Okay. So I have not paid a single penny for this. It's completely free tool. Okay. Slido में जाइए अपना login करिए. It will give you, it will open up. Go to poll. Okay. This is a poll. Slido में poll है. It's completely AI driven. Just go to poll, give the question, and people will give the solutions on that. Just take a screenshot, share with all the people. They will start implementing it. How many of you are mind blown with this? Just type MB in the chat box. जबरदस्त है ना एकदम ये? Huh? See the how we can use technology from a remote location. We don't have to sit for the brainstorming. Okay, we can use technology from a remote location. Yes, powerful. Slido.com, right? So apart from that, okay, there are a couple of more methods. Let me cover 6 by 3 by 5 method. Okay. Now, what is this 6 by 3 by 5 method? Very important method. In this method, in which you can generate within 30 minutes around 100 plus solutions you can generate with this technique called 6 by 3 by 5 method. What is that? 6 meaning 6 people or 6 team members you will have. Every project will have 4 to 6 team members. So 6 team members, 3 solutions per round, and 5 is how many minutes per round. Everybody make a note of this. I'll explain you. So what is 6 by 3 by 5 is 6 people in the room, 3 solutions they have to generate in every round, and they would have 5 minutes to basically complete this round. Now, let's say there are 6 people, okay, sitting like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's say you are the person who is moderating this, who you are basically, driving this entire solution, okay, and you will be having a stopwatch in your hand. All right. So yes, stopwatch है आपके पास, and everybody would have a solution writing sheet with them. Listen to me. Just understand the structure of this. I will give you a framework of this sheet as well. So everybody on their table would have one sheet on which their name will be written. Okay. Now the round one. So are you clear? So there is, you are sitting here for a brainstorming solution generation. 6 people there as a team member. Okay. Now what you will do is 3 solutions per round, and every round will be having 5 minutes. Okay. So there will be a problem. So the person who, let's say you are leading this, so you will write this problem on the board, and these people have to find out the solutions on that. All right. So what will happen in the first round? So you'll start the clock for the 5 minutes. So in this 5 minutes, all these 6 people have to write 3 solutions. They have to ideate the solution. They have to think the solutions How can we solve this problem? So they have to generate 3 solutions for that particular problem. Everybody. Okay. So how many solutions will get generated in first round? Type in the chat box. There are 6 people. Every person will find out 3 solutions. How many solutions will get generated in first round? 18 solutions. Are you clear with this? Just type yes in the chat box. Are you clear, everybody? Yes. After that, after that, you will stop the clock. And what will happen is this person will give his sheet to this person. This person will give the sheet on which he has written that to this. And this will be like that. It will be on a circular motion. Okay. So everybody will pass on their sheets to the person sitting on their right side. Okay. So once it is done, then the second round starts. Now what will happen? All the people either have to generate new solutions. Now understand this. When after first round, I have a second round. So in my second round, I already have 3 solutions written by somebody else. Yes or no? In the second round, I already have a sheet where 3 solutions are written already by someone else. Yes? Everybody with me? Because we have transferred the sheets around, right? To the right hand side person. So the person sitting on my left, okay, his sheet will be with me in the second round. So I can read his solution. Now, I can either generate my new solutions or I can modify or improve already given solution by somebody. Are you understanding this? Just type yes in the chat box. I can either give the new solutions or I can modify or make it better. Whatever solutions I have in front of me, I can make it better than them. And I have to write these 3 solutions, in the second round. Are you clear with this? So in the second round also, we will have either fresh ideas or modified ideas in the second round. So we will get 18 fresh or modified ideas as well. Are you clear with this? Just type yes in the chat box. Clear hai ye? Yahan tak clear hai? Just give me yes. Everybody, just give me yes in the chat box. Let me share with you. Okay, like this. This is a sheet where it will be a blank sheet given. Okay, and imagine the first person is, let's say, Amar. Okay, so first person is Amar. So Amar will write solution number 1, solution number 2, solution number 3. Okay, and then A, B, C, D. These are the names of the people. Imagine. Okay, so after first round is over, Amar will give to person B, then B to C, C to D, D to E, and E to F. Okay, and F will give to Amar. So Amar will have, when the second round will start, Amar will have 3 solutions written by person F. And B will have the solutions written by Amar. C will have solutions written by B. Like that. Okay. So what will happen is, after the second round, they will either modify or generate the fresh. So this will continue for 6 rounds. All right. So this will continue for, because there are 6 people, so it will rotate, and after that they will collect all the documents. Are you clear? So then you can eliminate the similar kind of solutions. Okay, and then you can basically make a better solutions group. The solutions which are given multiple times, those can be clubbed and those can be implemented. So this is called as 6 by 3 by 5, or it is also called as brain writing technique. Are you clear? So this sheet also I'm giving you, this Excel sheet also I'm giving you along with that, so that you will get a fair amount of idea about it. Clear? Just give me yes in the chat box. Super clear hai ye? 6 by 3 by 5 method समझ में आ गया? Every round will be for 5 minutes. 6 people in the room, 3 solutions for 5 minutes. 1 round for 5 minutes. And it will keep on rotating. Either you have to give the fresh solutions or ideas, or you have to modify the already given ideas. And this way you can generate a lot of ideas. So within half an hour's time, you can generate 100 plus ideas with this technique. Clear? Just give me yes in the chat box. So it's like, if imagine if all the people give fresh ideas all the time. Imagine that. Okay. So every round will have 18 ideas. So 18 into 6, because 6 rounds will be there. So 18 into 6, almost 108 ideas can be generated in the span of half an hour, span of 30 minutes. Okay, so 5 minutes के 6 round होंगे, 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes, if we generate all the fresh idea, there will be 108 ideas or solutions can be generated. It's the power of 6 by 3 by 5 brainwriting method. Okay. Now there is one another method which is very powerful method, and that method is called as differential diagnosis method. What is that? Differential diagnosis. What is differential diagnosis method? Let's try to understand this. Differential diagnosis method. Now, see, let's say imagine if there is some challenge, or there is some should be of that level. Yeah, exactly. So participants, आपके team members अच्छे होने चाहिए, experience होने चाहिए, and they can take help of Google, they can take help of ChatGPT and generate ideas. Okay, that's the main funda of it. Okay. Anyway, coming back to differential diagnosis. In the differential diagnosis, there is a different way of identifying the solution of it. Example, let me give you example. Okay. Let's say you are a mechanic. Okay. You are a mechanical engineer, I would say. Let's say you are a mechanical engineer and you are working in a machine, or in a machine shop, or in a factory where you get a call. You are in the maintenance department. You get a call that pump number 2 has failed. There are 2 pumps in the process. Pump number 2 has failed. Now, what we will do is we will go to pump number 2. We will find out the problem. We will solve the problem. We'll repair the pump and we will solve the problem. That's the regular way of diagnosis. Okay. What is a differential diagnosis? Differential diagnosis meaning when the pump number 2 is failed, that means pump number 1 is running properly. Correct? That means pump number 1 is running properly. So what is different between pump number 1 and pump number 2? That differential analysis is called a differential diagnosis. Are you understanding? What pump number 1 is doing right, what pump number 2 is not doing right, that is what is a differential comparative analysis you do. That is called differential diagnosis. Rather than only focusing on the problem area, focus on the area where the problem is not present. So here another example given. Let's say attrition. Attrition meaning people leaving the company. Okay. So in one organization, there is an attrition problem. So what they have done, differential diagnosis. Okay. Isn't analysis. Yes, is and isn't. Very good. It can also be called as isn't analysis. That's right. Okay. So there is an attrition problem. So they have made a table like this. Okay. So the first column, they have described what is the problem, what is present and what is not present. Okay. For example, attrition problem mein what is present? So what is the problem? Attrition of too many managers. This is the problem. It is present. What is not present? The other issues are not present. Okay, attrition ke siva, let's say some people are not happy with the salary, etc. This is not a problem right now. Attrition is a problem. Where is the problem? Now this is very interesting. Department A and B has a problem, and where it is not the problem, C, D and E, there is not a problem. Understand this? So A and B department are having a lot of people resigning, but C, D, E does not have that challenge. So it's a very important information for us. When there is a problem, so there is not a specific time. It is happening across all the year, all the months. Okay. So not particular time period. So that's not a challenge. How much is the problem? How big is the problem? So 60% managers are leaving, but on the other side, 40% are not leaving as well. And 60% is a huge number. Of course, 40 also is not a small number, but so in this, we are getting, once I do the comparative analysis, I get 2 clues here. In department C, D and E, I don't have the attrition problem, and 40% people are not leaving the company. So that means on one side there are problems, but on the other side there are areas where the problem is not there. So we can do the comparative analysis. What department C, D, and E are doing, what department A and B are not doing, that comparative analysis can be done, and that is called differential diagnosis. It's a completely different way of looking at a problem. Are you clear with the? Just type yes in the chat box. So you can investigate not only A and B, but you can check what C, D, and E are doing right, which can be replicated in department A and B. What pump number A is doing right, which can be replicated in pump number B or pump number 2. Are you understanding? And this analysis is called as differential diagnosis. Clear hai? Just give me yes in the chat box, everybody. I'll be sharing this Excel sheet also will use with you, where Scamper, Bridge, 6x3x5, as well as differential diagnosis has been given. Okay. What else is there? I think, yes, there is something which is called, I didn't understand row number 13, how much problem and how, okay. So row number 13, let me just go back to that. So in differential diagnosis, it's a standard table basically. Okay. So how much is the problem is the quantification. So first is what, where, when. Okay. And the next one is the how much. How much is basically quantification. How frequently, how big, how much. So how much is basically quantification of the problem, where they are giving the numbers. Okay, 60% managers are leaving. Okay, yes. So, and 40% are not leaving. So see, 60% are leaving and 40% are not leaving. So here in this department itself, 60% are leaving and 40% not leaving. That means, right? So now understand this. Let's say in HR, we do the exit interviews. So in exit interviews, the objective of exit interview is what can be improved in our organization. Understand this. Exit interview क्यों लेते हैं हम लोग? The people who are leaving, what can be done in the organization better so that you could have stayed back for a longer time. Okay. Yes. So this is how we can basically identify. But in the exit interview, a lot of people will not say the truth. Yes or no? Correct. That's why you can see the other side of the coin as well. The people who are working, what is working well also can be studied there. Okay. Exit interview also is good. But what they're saying is the people who are leaving, focus on them. You can take their interviews, you can understand, analyze why they are leaving. But along with that, there are other people, okay, who are not living as well. So ask them as well, what are the reasons? What are the positive things that is holding you, in this organization? That kind of differential analysis will be helpful. Yeah. Are you clear, Preeti? So it's how much is the quantification of the problem. Yeah. Just give me yes if you have. Column C and B and C. Column B and C. Huh. Exactly. Yes. Observation of column B and C. So what is present and what is not present. So we are doing a comparative, a differential diagnosis. So we are finding out a differentiation and then we are diagnosing the entire thing rather than just putting focus on the problem area. Okay. In the traditional area, we would have only focused on column number B. But in differential diagnosis, we are focusing on where there is not a problem available and we can compare and do some solution identification. Okay. Now, there is very interesting strategy of Walt Disney called Disney strategy. Very interesting. Okay. Disney strategy was, now Walt Disney, we all know Walt Disney right from our childhood, the Mickey Mouse and Donald Ducks and, the Disney world, all these things, we already have grown with Disney. But a lot of people don't know Walt Disney was a very smart business person. Okay. So the Disneyland वगैरह शुरुआत होने से पहले, so he used to do the animation and the cartoon films, etc. So he had creative team, understand this. Okay. And there was second team, which was a critic team. Creative and critic. Creative people were positive thinker, they're innovative, they are, creative people. Critic people were people. Now there are few people, whatever you say, they can find out some kind of lacuna, some kind of problem in that. How many of you have seen these kinds of characters? Just type yes in the chat box. And that's the inbuilt characteristic of the person. Whatever is the finest thing you present, okay, if you put Leonardo da Vinci's you know a portrait, they will find, oh, यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा दाग लगा हुआ है. Okay, can you see a stain here on the corner of it? So it is, I don't like that. Okay, but they will not appreciate the whole holistic picture. So anyways, these people are also, so Walt Disney was such a smart business person. So he has prepared a team of this critic. Okay. And what he used to do is he used to, keep them in different buildings. So he had two offices, different buildings. Once the creative team has created something new, he used to send it to the critic team. Okay. And ask them to find out why this animation, why this cartoon, why this film, why this movie or whatever will not run. What can go wrong with this? And they used to find out a list of challenges in that. Once that is done, then Walt Disney will take it to the critic, creative team, and ask them to rectify all these errors. Okay. Once it is done, again he used to send it to the critic. Then number of challenges used to reduce. Again, there will be a second round. After 3 to 4 rounds, then he used to be satisfied, and then he used to basically what exactly? It is kind of a reverse brainstorming as well. What can go wrong? It's kind of a FMEA, and he already had a team called a critic team. They can identify problems very easily. So he used to basically take advantage of the capability of this team to find out the challenges and lacunas. Okay, and that's the Walt Disney strategy. A lot of people are not using this, but I found, so I read it in one of the Disney book, and I found it very interesting to share with you guys. Okay, so this is also very important strategy of Walt Disney strategy. Okay, now you can ask expert or a consultant. Yesterday I was with day before yesterday in Pune in one of a company, and they were not able to crack one problem. Okay, so I asked them, have you asked any expert in your industry? Have you asked to any consultant who is expert in your own domain? Okay, so they said no. So I just asked them to please do that. Okay, ask any company to modify. I want to modify this process, or I want to automate this process. Ask them, take some quotations from them, speak with them, understand with them. Okay, speak with the expert. Where will you find the experts? You can find out experts on Google. You can see them on expo. No, there are what you can say. There are a lot of exhibitions which are happening across the world, and so your particular industry expos are there. The exhibitions are there. You can go there. See the people, the manufacturers, the suppliers. A lot of experts come there to visit. You can speak with them, discuss your problem with them, and you can find out the solutions. Okay, so always, if you're not able to solve any problem, always open your box and see around. There are other people who would have faced the similar kind of problem in the past, and you can easily get some guidance from them. Okay, and of course, Google, YouTube, Quora, and LinkedIn FB group. These are a lot of things which you can do. Yeah. Now, this is very interesting technique called subconscious mind technique. In our personal coaching sessions, we take the people to the trance stage, or we can say the self hypnosis stage. Okay. Now, what happens is you can also become hypnotized naturally in Platinum 30. You can just make a note of this. Very interesting. What is Platinum 30? Platinum 30 is the 30 minutes basically before you go to deep sleep and after you wake up. Remember this. Okay. Before you go to deep sleep, let's say you go to bed at around 11 o'clock. I'm just giving you example. So now, once we hit the bed, we don't go to sleep, right? There will be some time where we'll be a half awake and half sleeping stage. So that is the stage when slowly we go deeper. That is called as Platinum 30. And after that, after we wake up in the morning, first 30 minutes, so we are not in our completely consciousness and not in the deep sleep. So we are in between somewhere. So naturally, these are the two spaces where the before we go to deep sleep and after we wake up. This time is called as Platinum 30. Why? Because in this, we are naturally in our alpha state of mind. And in our alpha state of mind, we can get connected with our subconscious mind very easily, naturally. Of course, there are techniques like self hypnosis, self suggestions that also can take you to the deep trance. But these are the natural ways as well. Now, what happens is if there is a challenge which you are not able to find out the solution, a lot of scientists also use this technique of subconscious mind technique, where before they go to bed, okay, they give the command to the mind that during platinum 30 or during this the sleeping stage, I would get some solutions. Okay, there was one scientist who used to slip. Okay, let's say there is a chair. Now this is a very fantastic technique. Okay, there used to be a chair, and he used to hold a metal ball, a big metal ball in his hand, and he used to go to sleep. Imagine he is holding a metal ball, and below this there used to be a metal plate. He used to keep a metal plate. This is a metal plate, let's say. Okay, now when he used to go to sleep, this metal ball used to fall down. Now while he used to go to sleep, he used to think about the problem what he want to solve. Understand this? Or he want to generate some, create something new. And the moment metal ball used to hit this, that was the time he was going in a deep sleep. Understand this? It was a fantastic technique, and he used to keep his pen and paper besides him, so that whatever comes in his mind at that point in time, he used to write his solution in the pen and paper. And he has found out a lot of ideas. I just forgot the name of the scientist, but it is a very proven technique for that. It's called subconscious mind technique. So our subconscious has got access of a lot of information and stuff like that. So we can get lot of ideas, solutions, etc., or at least directions in this level of subconscious. Okay, so I think these are some of the techniques which are not used in Lean Six Sigma, traditional Lean Six Sigma. Okay. Yes. So I have not tried this technique, but as a personal coach, hypnosis is one of my forte technique. I can take anybody in a deep trance in within 5 minutes as well. Okay, so this technique is used by scientists, but I can take anybody in the deep trance in next 5 minutes. Okay, by giving the commands, etc. Okay, so this is how we get trained in and this is then we give the auto suggestions, improvement suggestions, like memory techniques. We do a lot of things for student community as well, where we use this kinds of technique. But I've never tried this metal ball or a technique. For me it is not required actually, but for him he found that technique to be very powerful technique. Okay, there are a lot of other techniques also we can use. I will discuss this some other time. Okay, but very interesting subconscious mind technique. Okay, so I think this is what I just wanted to share. I will share this PowerPoint presentation with you. All right. So any question we have, I can take this question. Please let me know. Meanwhile, I have a announcement to be made here, especially about the referral bonus scheme. Okay, a lot of people have some confusion about referral bonus. See, we have a very straight cut, very simple way of doing this referral bonus scheme. You just have to give the name of the person in advance. That's it. Okay, on this number. Yes, on our mentor WhatsApp number. Okay, just ignore that. 9305952448. Okay, yeah, you can take this one. These are two was missing. So see this. You just have to give the number, give the name of the person. That's it. Let's say, for example, let's say I want to refer, let's say Girish ji. Okay, now Girish ji is, let's say, my colleague. So I will give the name of Girish ji in advance, and I will ask Girish ji to please attend the yellow belt session of Dhiresh sir or SNG. Okay, and I will invite Girish ji to the session. Once Girish ji understands and he upgrades to green belt, black belt, okay, then Girish ji will make the payment, and he will inform Dhiresh as well. Okay, I have referred Girish ji and I have taken the admission, so I can share the screenshot as well. Otherwise, just send the information that Girish ji has upgraded. Kindly do the needful. That's it. Only thing is that we have to give the name in advance. There are few cases we are observing. people after 3 months claiming the referral bonuses. Understand this? Okay, so you have to see what is the logic of referral bonus. Very simple. See, we spend lot of money on the marketing stuff. We give lot of money to the marketing, the Facebook and Instagram marketing, etc. Okay, instead of paying to these companies, why can't we pay to our own people and let them refer their colleagues and friends? And that is the reason we are giving 40% referral bonus. It is very heavy amount we are paying, but the objective is, rather than giving some amount to these people, why can't we give a little more? But that will be helpful for them as well, and that will be helpful for, it's a win-win model we have found out. Only condition is you need to communicate. Let's say there is another objection which comes. See, we have a team of 500 people, 200 people. Okay, we have people in our community, they have given the names of 200 people in Excel sheet and submitted that. I have given the the yellow belt session invitation, or what you can say, admission link to all these 200 people. Whoever takes the admission, I'm going to take the what you can say, the referral bonus, and it's absolutely fine. But only thing is that before taking the admission, there has to be some communication between us and you. Okay, that's the only requirement. Are you clear with this? Just like we are very simple. So you don't have to share the email ID, contact number, nothing. Just send the name. That's it. Clear? Just give me yes in the chat box. Okay, one doubt. Not today's topic. Okay, why we are using lower Z bench, not the upper Z bench? No, it's not like that. No. So upper Z bench is basically is all about the overall capability, and the lower, which is the potential. So there is something called within and overall, right? So within meaning a short term process capability. Overall is a long term process capability, and both can be found out. Both can be basically come. See, the logic is, if you are comparing the short term process capability in the major phase, after improve phase also you compare with the short term process capability only. If you are comparing overall, which is the long term process capability, then you compare the long term process capability after improvement. So that's the point over here. And you can mention both. Short term में इतना है sigma, long term में इतना sigma दिखा रहा है. That is absolutely right. वो कर सकते हैं, दोनों भी दिखा सकते हैं. Okay. Yeah. Super. So are you clear with the referral bonus scheme as well as this one? Okay, very simple. Any doubt you have, just communicate on our WhatsApp number and we will be guiding you. All right. Now, from tomorrow onwards, we are starting the Black Belt Hackathon. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Now, for the new members, it will be a little heavy, but I will still recommend you guys to attend the Black Belt session. Okay, the hackathon will start at 7 p.m., 7 to 9:30, 9:45. It will run. Okay, it will be for 3 days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But you will love the content, and a lot of times, we will work on the Minitab software, and you will get some advanced stuff. Okay, even though you are just yellow belt, you are just starting, I would highly recommend. Okay, see, ideally this is for the people who have completed green belt, completed black belt study as well. Now they are ready for the examination. So this hackathon is meant for them. But I would encourage all of you to come if possible. Of course, the recording also will be shared with you as well. Okay. Okay. So I think that's it I wanted to share today. We will connect again tomorrow for next 3 days for the Black Belt Hackathon, and of course Saturday also with the live session as well. Clear? Superb. Thank you very much for joining in. Keep learning, keep growing. This is Dinesh Patel signing off. Bye bye. Take care. Good.